All right, we're back again with another video. Yeah, the first adventure didn't go so well. We end up dying, man. We end up dying. I got a heart attack because my health was so low. All right, you get the fuck, man. Oh man. Okay. This. Okay. This, I don't know, man. Thinker, extremely intelligent, very bad with people, and knows interesting facts. Comes up with original ideas. Very psychological, a magnetic personality, but unstable. Might begin to lose his mind. I actually like this one, sensitive. All right, let's do this again. Let's do this again without dying.
There is nothing ever, never, ever, never, and an inordinate amount of time passes. Yes, it is. You got it, sweet brother. Nothing upon nothing upon nothing. I know you do, baby. Coming right up, sir. Smooth passy. Do you really? You wouldn't like
fear and apprehension. You should ask what's out there first.
somewhere. Look,
You can take it. You're a champion.
I'm a champion.
The stench of liquor rises from your mouth. I know that a fiery
Yeah. All right. Let's not die this time. Well, at least I'm not on the ground.
This fan has it been consigned there as punishment? The blades come squeaking to a halt. You swoop up. What you have in your hand is a fantastic.
Dude, I'm so fucked up.
You hear a jingle. It says, whirling in.
Alright, let's get. Oh, should we shower first? No, we should shower first. Liquor.
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped. Hot water sprays from the base, and steam covers the mirror. Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath. Really, all recollection of the person you are, the people in your life, and even the world you're in has drowned in a sea of blood alcohol.
Wow.
This was no mere night of drinking. It was a deluge of world-ending proportions. As you slowly abort, you clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it. Behold,
That's what I look like.
you have no idea who this thing is, do you?
This is yep.
Too late. You clearly have rigor mortis on your face. Or wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why? Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself. You can't, can you? It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin. What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey? There might have been, 10 years ago. It's little more than a cadaverous spasm now.
Yeah, we'll let it be. Dude, my guy is so fucked up.
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in. What do you mean? Assess the damage. The morning light hurts your eyes. It's...
They don't want me to go there yet. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, we need that. Let's check out here. Oh. There's my other shoe.
There they both are. Two identical shoes. Good. They're balanced. Comfy.
I got all my clothes, boys.
Hello, officer.
Hey.
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips.
No.
There's only one solution to this. You're a businessman.
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips.
The young woman shakes her head slowly.
No. You're a police officer, sir. Okay, cool.
She means it. She wouldn't defy authority, however sweaty and bloated it may look.
Okay.
Whoa. Something wants to come out of you. A bit of vomit. Thankfully, you keep it down, because your body does not control you.
Sir, you've been here for 3 days. Couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
Try the expression. Come on, why are you still doing this?
Alcohol raises testosterone levels, especially in men. The levels remain elevated after inebriation ends and the pain begins. You seek comfort. It's only natural.
She's smart.
She puts out her cigarette.
Yo, are we gonna do it?
She looks back at you, a light glinting off her eyes.
And now, it never stops. Goodbye.
Let me get that cigarette.
The door is closed. There is no answer. You hear the shower being turned on, somewhere inside. A tremendous loneliness comes over you. Everybody in the world is doing something without you. The door is indifferent to your loneliness. The world does not care. Still no answer. This door can only be opened with a key or from the inside. Still, you should punch a fucking hole in it.
I don't know. Nah.
The murmur in your ears recedes. The door is closed. Still, you should punch up. You slam your fist into the vinyl. It does not produce a hole. The door sits sturdily in the frame, and your fist hurts. This was all a very good, normal thing to do.
What is this?
You should pick that fat, juicy cigarette butt from the tray, light it up, and smoke the living shit out of it. Who knows what you are? How very astute.
The idea seems to make your neck expand.
Or you could not do that. No one is making you. Good. They'll make you stronger and better. You're too old to be cool now. But find cigarettes, smoke them, blam. Instantly a cool renegade man. Plus, smoking them gives massive bonus.
All right. I said downstairs. Hey.
A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. That was disdain in his eyes. Even now he's purposely ignoring you. A competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying. Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used. Something about it makes you feel bitter.
Look, your buddy is over there. Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
He pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird in.
All right.
On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see the man does not mind. You probably need them more than he. There is only one way to wake this bone idol from his slumber. Roar like a hurricane. Rip the building.
Nah, I don't-
Why the yelling, man? Wait, what? No, he was just...
Officer, even after a rude awakening, this dock worker respects the police more than they usually do, at least.
Indeed. Help yourself to some... Wait, no. That's the name of my employer.
He doesn't sound too enthusiastic about it.
How's it going? Haven't you noticed what's going on outside? Good. Then you went for one. I can get some. Thank God, no.
The worker stares.
I don't know what you're talking.
A little me time in the abyssal palate. The dock worker doesn't.
Hello, sweetie. You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
All right. What's poppin'?
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. As you approach, he narrows his eyes, and if an assault were launched on this building right now, if the windows came crashing down...
Hello, I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57.
You realize this is your chance to come up with a really good name for yourself. Get creative. Conceptualize.
It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here? If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews? Okay, we'll have time for that. Have you removed the dead body from the tree? So, the body...
This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice. It is obvious he would have preferred...
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight.
Damn.
We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner. After you, officer.
If you're about to embark on an investigation, shouldn't you have a badge?
You mean you don't have a badge? Losing your identification card is a serious matter.
Damn.
My vehicle has a shortwave.
Fucking up.
You can use it to report
Fucking
your
up
badge
already.
missing. I advise you to try to locate it as quickly as...
The man with the unimpressive beard notices you approaching. He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Mr. Gart, right?
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41...
What?
Right. Now, I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene. It also took you a while to call us and report the dead body. It was you who played...
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking...
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
You said you just got here.
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock.
Jamrock.
I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place.
But you still know your way around, yeah?
Yes, I know where some things are.
I didn't imply that. Detective.
Yes.
I have everything. You? The body was behind the building.
Behind this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there.
And how do we get there?
See that door there? Go out and turn right. There's a big hole in the fence. No need for a key. Just go through that hole.
Are you supposed to feel guilty about the hole? His side tells you yes.
Let's go.
Not so fast. You owe me a...
No one is saying the
Damn.
multi-pattern necktie you found tied to the ceiling fan can talk. No one.
Let's bail! Time to push the eject button! Sounds like a responsibility! You don't like those!
No, don't listen to him. It's madness. Just talk.
Oh, excuse me. You owe me 130...
The IIR, or Inter-Isolary Real, is the global reserve currency. Whatever part of the world you're in right now.
No, you don't owe me street cred. You owe me money. You owe this establishment 130 real...
Who does that clown think he is? Arrest him!
Did I hear my tie talk to me?
No one is saying that! No one is saying that Ty can talk! That would be ludicrous! It's just that you...
The lieutenant watches you fiddle with your horrific tie. Sweat stains forming under your armpits.
If you don't have the money, it's okay. None of us are in this for the wages.
That's Cop 4. I haven't offered to pay because I don't have any money either.
Let's see. 3 nights at a tariff of 20 real comes to 60 real. Then there's the window you annihilated. The hole in the window was the first thing I saw when I came to work. So don't try to tell me you didn't. That will be 40 real in damages. Another thing you've annihilated is half the bar. You've run a tab. What are you, a philosopher? Money is what grown-up people use to pay for things. Things like this hostel room or... Yes, it is. No, you see, that's 40 cents. Cents are a form of currency 100 times smaller than the real. It is.
For a moment, his antipathy is overcome by compassion for the sheer it demonstratively suppresses a world-weary sigh.
I'm sorry, but he has to pay. I can't...
Officer, maybe you are better off working this from home for now. You live in Jamrock, right? It's not that far away. Officer, you really need to take this up with your station.
Good luck.
By the way, where is home? The address is...
I don't have a home, bro.
Hello, sweetie.
Wait, who's Sweetie?
Why, you are, officer. You're a handsome man, officer, with your mustache and your chiseled jaw and that silly dimple on your chin. You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I...
This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the
You seem to
spot.
be unsure. How'd you like to roll with me? I don't know if you noticed, but I don't know where I am.
Oh, sweetie, I heard your conversation with the manager.
If she could, this woman would feed and clothe. You've got guns of steel and a chiseled jaw somewhere under the bloated alcohol layer. Maybe she'd like to sponsor you.
Tug on her heartstrings. Ooh.
Your deportment remains dignified as you shed a single manly tear.
Sweetie, I only have a few cents on me, but I could give you this to pawn. Just to tide you over.
Damn, really?
Wonderful. He has a pin.
The pin is round and slightly tarnished. 3 sailboats in bas-relief with the sun hovering over the water behind them. A chipped green banner at the bottom reads, Sam Baptiste, Summer 31, Dinghy Races.
You're quite welcome, dear. Whatever do you mean? Sequence killers?
A partner who needs you to help him get a corpse down from a tree.
Yes, and even if he weren't there, I don't think you'd have much. Thank you, but perhaps another time. Of course, dear.
I just really stole from her.
The RCM in Martinez. We don't see a lot of police around here. That's of course. What can I help you with? Me? I am just a gardener. I am working. I have a greenhouse in the yard there.
There's discomfort. She stops mid-sentence.
As you probably know.
Don't worry, me.
Thank you. Of course. Wait, no problem. Excuse.
She's uncomfortable. Maybe
Oh. Okay. Of course.
her gloves. You get the feeling that you need them.
Sure. Keep them.
All around you, rain falls on the the spring looking up at the sky. Cold water dripping, grey sky like great battleships, clouds colliding with one another. Rain falls down on the world. Your shirt sticks to your chest. The shoulders of your disco blade. You're not dressed for this weather. You should get an overcoat or a patrol cloak.
Okay, yeah, I should.
Sheets of the ruins of the sky. Will you ever go there? No, you are urban coastal, coal city, and your hair is an oily.
This rain will not let up anytime soon. You should get a raincoat. There's a freight to the east. They sell them there.
East. Raincoat on the east.
This coin-operated viewer is facing southwest. The metal feels cold.
Probably some kids.
A thick layer under the graffiti. The church looks old and weather-worn.
I'm a bum.
Yes?
Nah, I might as well talk to her. Nah, maybe not. Let's see what's underneath here.
Yeah, you better keep walking.
Chill, bro.
Are you trying to pigs come to take me out? Trying to snuff me out? Don't get fucking clever with me, pig. You think you're so clever.
Yeah, I should get that. I see this. Guys, what you got that dead body over there? Let's go check it out. Oh, what is this? Over here, I know you have to you can recycle stuff. So.
The tear machine. Your bottles clunk.
Oh yeah, boy.
Welcome to Frit. Feel free to...
What's that magazine she's reading?
You mean this? This is Pop Stars. It's got like...
Looks like it also has something called Police de la Mode, featured on page 34. This speaks to you. She pops her raspberry-flavored, but the lieutenant frowns at you before turning to the...
Okay. I don't really know anything. I mean, I know it's there.
No need to worry.
Okay. Uh-huh. Is...
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays.
Just ask me if you need anything from St. Baptiste. We don't stock prescription meds, but we do have Nosafed, Dramamine, Magnesium, and Hypnogamma. Okay, here. I hope St. Baptiste makes you feel...
What is that? Magnesium. Alright, let's check out this dead body.
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center.
Alright. Let's see. Oh, I can't get there.
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite. It's nothing. Someone just left some roofing material. Because it's no. There's more to this. You get this strange. Hard to say. It's gone now. Feelings pass, you see. The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like and his tongue like a ball. You seem to be holding a cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff.
Active decay. It's okay to throw up of his arm.
He's about to blow! Cop's gonna blow, Kuno!
Kuno's got this!
Oh yeah! Nappa Gumpy, Kuno! Right in the dick, Kuno! Get him right in the dick!
It's love it in the dick!
The boy is sweating profusely. His eyes are like two black holes and his jaw is twitching as if trying to break free from the empire of his body.
Can't talk, pig! Shit's coming up strong! Throwing rocks!
Shit coming up strong. That sounds good. Joyous. You should hang out with this kid and see what that drugs. The kid's on.
Yeah, Kuno! Ride the lightning, kid!
Kuno's riding at sea!
The rake, Kuno! You should throw the rake at him!
The fuck does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener. Fuck no! Kuno doesn't buy that
We should. You will see.
The fuck are you talking about?
He's calling us
Alright, entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. Kuno's Kuno, pig.
Kuno. primal, violent.
Yeah, think about it. Think about that rabid Kuno shit.
He seems glad someone understood what he was going for. But right as he's getting distracted, you hear...
Watch out, Kuno! He's trying to fiddle you! He's gonna put his hands on you! Help! Pig's got Kuno! Help!
Help! He's got the Kuno, help! Everybody!
Escalate, Kuno! His dick is out! You...
Pig's in here, Kuno! Somebody, please! Help! Misters, help!
rolling super hard. He's having the time of his life. Total ecstasy.
He's flashing, Kuno! He's showing his genitals! If you don't help... Look... I know you wanted to hit me. You got that... I'm gonna fuck that Kuno up look. The Kuno's dad gets. The murder look. The rage look. I know what you thought. I'm gonna fuck that Kuno up. I'm gonna shut that shit down. You're nothing. You're a joke to Kuno. Kuno laughs at you.
The whole charade was about establishing dominance over you.
Kuno turned you into his prison, bitch! You're gonna be in this shit with Kuno!
No, you're not. We can just leave.
Bitch, you're gonna be in this shit with Kuno forever!
Oh boy. Fuck those kids, man.
An inconspicuous... There are several footprints in the mud, left by heavy workers' boots with This trash container is There's something in there, not necessarily connected to the case, but the body is downwind from here.
Trash? Food waste from the cafeteria. What do you mean, feel? We could try using a pry bar. There's one in my motor carriage, or...
Pry bar, okay.
We might want to ask for a key from the manager of the...
Kuno, the pig's getting pretty close. Looks like it's time for me to go.
She means it. The fear is real.
I'm going away for a long, long time.
What's going on there? Fuck are you trying to pull, pig?
You don't want to fuck with me. I got my hands bloody. I'm not...
You can still see the top of her hat.
Yeah, let's get that pry bar. Dude, I look crazy.
Before you stands a motor carriage. The bodywork is covered in vapor emanates. In the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of the frequency tableau, the soft purr.
This is
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st precinct here. I'm putting him on.
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you? Of course. What is the number, officer?
Yes.
Received.
Give it a minute. She might be busy at the moment.
Just wait.
Officer? Yes, hello? Oh, right.
You can hear resentment in her tone. She's not thrilled. There is no resentment in her tone. She...
You mean, why did I leave the bar? Honestly, I'm not really comfortable discussing it with you, sir. You know whom?
You think you hear a sliver of accusation. Don't be paranoid. She's...
I really don't want to talk about this.
Maybe, I don't know. No, not me. No, sorry. People don't have the money to have the cables put in again.
It was someone else. We'll find them sooner or later, officer. It just might take a while.
What? Of course it bothered me. But I thought the union... No one calls... You know, what the union says goes. People listen to them and they take care of their own, which is like everyone here.
Garbage.
Legally, no. In reality, yes.
Words are not necessary to feel the lieutenant's discontent for the situation.
I don't know what to tell you, officer. Yeah, go on. No, absolutely not.
Ouch. That's like 20 points of...
I do hope so. Please, don't call me again. Bye.
Yes, you have obviously done something to upset her.
I'm not mad, it's just... You were so drunk and so emotional all the time, and then... Yes, I've had sailors fighting. Union guys. Well, you were worse than all of them. Honestly, you were getting borderline aggressive. Even about little things like not turning down the volume at 3 a.m. I even liked one of those songs We Go On by the O.O. To hell with... Then there was your room. I tried to say... And then you screamed something about being the most boring person alive and how everyone leaves you because you're... And then I had to deal with your toilet. I won't even mention you waving... Damn it. I don't remember what I...
She's worried she might have accidentally done something bad. Then she remembers it's you.
Especially when there's a hurricane loose. It's your fault for losing them, not mine.
Something in you wants to immediately forget about this, as if the...
No, you really weren't. You were simply the worst. God, I knew I shouldn't have brought it up. Just the stuff... I think you said it had been giving you shit ever since you got there. Didn't seem like you had fun doing it, though.
You hear a sigh of relief on the other end of the radio.
Anything else I can help you with, officer? 57.
In the cabin, you see a metallic...
Take what you need.
He's clearly a little protective of his tools. But what can you do? Work is work. The pry bar feels nice and cold and heavy, like useful for opening all sorts of doors and lids. The handles are long and sleek. Snap, snap, though the cutter's in your hand. It's robust, lets you see things in the pull-out toolbox, slides back into its nest. Preheater gauge casts. The white suede feels luxurious under the touch, and the metal clutch handle so very...
This is the Caprice Kinema, my motor carriage. You can use the toolbox and the radio if you'd like.
Motor carriage, motor carriage. Something bad with a motor carriage. Nothing, nothing. It's probably nothing. Forget...
No, I'm afraid not. We have a murder case on our hands. The Caprice motorcar does provide a motorized vehicle, officer.
In the cabin, you see a...
My intelligence is so low? Dang.
Can I help you? Mine? No, it...
Thank you for clearing that up.
Why? To keep the hobo...
I thought as much.
Well, yeah...
It seems a little callous, doesn't it? Prod at him and find out.
Callous? What do you need?
It concerns the case.
Just bring them back once you're done, please. What thing? What are you, a cook now? That's none of your business. He wasn't pan-fried, he was lynched. What? Fine, okay. The kitchen is closed until 1 p.m. because the cook is working. You can snoop. What?
By the way, you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the whirling later.
Okay, we got the key. Let's go open that up.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid with a well, don't. Maybe you shouldn't. There is, but you won't like it. The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
We're just in time. This hasn't been empty.
You see milk, an egg rest with one broken egg in it, some pasta wrapper. Picking up the soggy packages, a box falls into pieces among the thread as the legs of
the victim's clothes. Drop them in here. Guitar mark, blue. The belt is missing.
Something slimy, cat. A drab, long sleeve.
This is a military type over.
The rest of the rags are just kitchen.
All right. We should go to Gart again and ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash.
The fuck's...
See? Not really.
The lieutenant nods. It's just or nothing. What's this? A blue piece, something larger. A clipboard.
Officer, is that your... Yes, it is. Look. This plastic has the RCM street grid on it. You even... If you don't mind my asking, how could you have let your paperwork end up in the trash? Officer, this is an official piece of paperwork. It probably It would also not hurt to start taking notes on the case.
You pick out a broken mug with an oddly raced only in it.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know, we could sell it.
The container sounds a muffled gong.
I got one too.
That's one thing off the list.
The smell of rotten food rises.
Wait, did I get everything?
You. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste. The container sounds a muffled gong. An inconspicuous pile of the...
I have a crowbar now, right?
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing. It's the ledger you found in the truck. There's a piece of toilet paper. It's a met below the pathetics. Terror. Do not look. It's just toilet paper sticking to the back of the plastic clipboard. You can take it off if you want. Still wet, the toilet paper peels off the plastic easily. All you have to do is shake it off with your finger and an aluminium block runs the surface is interrupted.
What? That thing. It's a halogen watermark. We use it for adding... It depends.
How many years you've been on the force?
Any capable light with the right wavelength will do. All RCM vehicles have had lights designed to reveal halogen watermarks.
Oh, wow.
Mine too.
This means you can read the watermarks if you just turn the lights on.
Okay.
while a bunch of sodden papers sag from the clipboard in your hand. It's a sorry sight. They're not exactly white. They're yellowed in patches by sunlight and alcohol. Once in a while, there's a red stamp that exclaims, "Case files, commit to work, strife, poverty, the Jamrock Quarter." These are handwritten logs of investigations dating back to January 51, this year. The exact number is hard to estimate, due to missing pages. Yes, it appears you employ a, shall we say, robust yet yes, all caps. One is called The Next World Mural. Another, The Square Bullet Hole Murders. Another yet, The Unsolvable Case. Others appear more light-hearted. The Guys on a Couch in an Unexpected Location, and The Murder at the Ukar Parlor. Even the rare article-free Collapsing Tenement. You like this grimy murder. It's going to take an effort to piece these case files together.
You mean the alphanumeric? Officer, precinct, time of... Oh, you mean the titular? Yes, well, so do I. In our defense, almost everyone in the RCM does. It's a holdover from the early days of the RCM. Right after the revolution. Again, in your defense, I seem to have named one... the man with the hole in his head. That was a real person. His death was real. Still, I named it that. To amuse myself. I pray his loved ones never find out. Rail spiked through the head. He died.
There is, for precisely one more. 15 pages. The task you inspect, interview the cafeteria manager. A satisfying slash, things to be done, and...
No, actually. Any ideas?
The Hanged
Great.
Man.
That's great. That's actually what I was thinking too. I'm going to start calling it the Hanged Man. It's good we sorted this out.
You don't exactly close them, so much as distance yourself from the smelly paper. Arson, you don't exactly. In the back, 3. The topmost are misconduct fines. The middle ones are station calls.
Oh,
monetary
check it
penalization
out.
ranging from 20 to 250 real. Severe cases allow. These are quite sinister in turn. They 12 pages. Color of the irises, predation marks. Yes, all that. What delicious power hid within this pathetic. The rest of the stinking celluloid. It's made of dark blue plastic. Blue. The blue heart. Don't look into it. Something rattles inside. The plastic shimmers like lapis lazuli, but it is not see-through. With your hands, you 4-sized pages hang from the clip, screwed to the top. The 2 sides of the board appear slightly The slides snap back into place, without resistance or sound. 2 ticket stubs and a handmade post. 2 octopuses are smiling. Thin wax paper has been glued to a familiar handwriting. Harry, it begins. You're already reading. I wanted to write you a letter so you can read it when you wake up. Throw it away, please.
But it'll make me happy.
Your hand shakes, holding the card. Every morning when I step out, every step I take, it grows. By the time I reach the fuel station, it has filled me entirely. I step onto the light rail and look back. Sparks fall from the bow collector. I know it will be like this until late afternoon, when I get off the 42 and walk. You. Every step I take will get lighter. It almost makes me run. Sometimes I do. I can't believe I met you. I can't believe the happiness I feel with you. You have a vast, vast soul, and I will kisses, kisses, kisses. You feel the air sucked out of your lungs, and the blood. You feel the ledger. No, hold on.
I'm blacked out. A what?
There is nothing.
I died?
Again. Nothing sad, bruv. Well, that's me. Blue eyes, that's me. Who was what?
He speaks of the sickening longing
The call when you're
Here in the bay, because it's always there.
bloated corpse of the past resurfacing.
Beautiful. Believe me, stupid ape.
There is no Voyager Road. There are no roads, no houses, no
So this is
lights in the
parts of my
wind.
brain.
You think they would let you? Until you disintegrate into biomolecules. No. Someone is breathing on your...
Yes, they're pouring.
It's delicious. Glowing lights on a dashboard emerge out of nothingness.
Okay, I'm good. I'm good.
The upholstered cabin of Lieutenant Kitsuragi's motor carriage, seated.
Drink.
The water is cold.
Drink.
With greedy gulps, you down half a...
What happened? That does sometimes happen. You dropped these. Are you okay to proceed? Good.
Actually,
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and...
All right. Ready?
He's downplaying his excitement. The lieutenant is more than happy to show. The dashboard lights up, with the lights unfold, with a...
There you go.
yeah, so I can read my...
As you hold your ledger's clip under the headlamp, an iridescent hologram appears.
There she is. Revachol West.
Around the borders of the watermark are dozens, no, hundreds of... The rectangular watermark is overlaid with the logo of the RCM, and yet the major arteries of Revachol are all recognized. A rat brazenly darts past you and disappears amongst the stopped lorries. In the distance, a child somewhere shrieks. A woman reprimands her in the middle of a broken plaza, in a cone of light, barely visible in the daytime. Two men, one slim, the other sturdy. They are on the city stage, but only one of them knows his...
Ah, Martinez. Let me see. Right here. Oh yes. Coal City.
All of them worse than here. There are many of them, and they are... The first row has 18 dots. Not bad for what? You don't even know what... The next is... There are so many, it's hard to count. The last row has... That's it.
Those are perforations. They represent your record as an officer of the RCM. They are your statistics, as it were. I should have guessed you'd keep a record.
Son, here is where we score your life performance.
The first row represents your years of service. 18 years. Okay, not bad at all. What did you do before you volunteered? Cool. I'm glad you joined us. Not a lot of money in doom crying. This next row, the one that wraps all the way around, is your number of closed cases. Closed is good. Wow, more than 200. It's quite a lot, even for someone who's been on the force for nearly 2 decades. Usually, clearing more than 10 cases a year puts you in the 90th percent. Right. Those are your confirmed kills. You've got precisely...
Confirmed kills? That sounds pretty evil. A drink would soften that feeling. That's right. A killer.
For an RCM officer, especially precinct...
What's it feel like to kill a man, Mr. McCoy? A young woman asked the man across the desk from her. Honestly, babe, says John McCoy, crossing his ankles over said desk. I don't feel anything anymore.
There are certain officers who treat their kills like some kind of ghoulish game. If they do happen to solve a case, it's usually by accident. But it seems as though you are, or at least were, one of the good ones.
He's sincerely glad you're not a scary predator. Not...
Yes.
It's not a problem for him.
Everyone has their own method of coping. Some more effective, or self-destructive than others. Personally, I find it helps to keep up a few... Oh, this and that. Let's not get into it. Why not go?
It's meant in earnest. Please don't mistake it for a jab. The lieutenant nods.
Right. I'll go turn on...
Dude, my logic is ass. Oh, my physique is good? My psyche is good?
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eye. An inconspicuous part.
Okay, so I can't do anything over here yet.
An old call box with an off key.
Kuno, please stop calling here. Grown-ups don't have time for your stupid games. No, I'm sorry, officer. I thought you were... But the doorbell is broken, and the bookstore shouldn't even be on the list anymore.
A single beep indicates that the line has gone dead. You ring the doorbell. Just seeing the words Andro Orlando gets your hackles up. Its very existence is a this button looks new.
Huh. This button looks new. It's probably not connected yet.
Okay, fuck that. I don't want to explore there yet. I feel like I could do more stuff.
An old monument stand. A silver plaque on the statue's pet. Not a good track record of mental health in that family. The small, wrinkled woman does not greet. It's the warmth of a winter night's fire. Maybe she... Nothing. No. This one is a monster in disguise. No response. Wherever this woman is, your words.
Yes?
No response. He just arches his brow.
Have you tried concentrating on something other than...
There is a sudden, harsh edge to his voice, like he's tired of hearing about your personal affairs.
Fine. We should get through this day first. Off hours begin at 9 p.m. If you're still having trouble then, try work. The case at hand. It can work miracles. Focus on...
Your heart beats twice like a fist. The serotonin deficiency makes your teeth clench. The lieutenant blinks, his mouth slightly open, and his body motionless.
Excuse me, I was lecturing you. I shouldn't have. You should consult a medical prof...
This habit of dispensing wisdom has been brought to his attention before. He will not think less of you for lashing out. He is trying... A moment passes. The lieutenant glances at the sports watch on his wrist.
Scab?
What did he just call you? Oh no, not this again. You just got away from...
No, I said scab. A kind of a worm, content with mere survival. They come, they want to do our job for shittier pay, screwing over both themselves. Gotta be bloody stupid and freaking evil to scab. Or I guess personally, I'd rather beg than scab. If the gentleman shouting on the street came, we've explained the matters, but they don't listen. I was just messing with you. Imagine, you cops going on a strike, but then another cop comes in and says, let us cop for less money. Speaking of, what brings the RCM here, to the wild north? Come to see the strife? Murder, huh? That sounds like a lot of hard work. You'd never see me investigating a murder. Probably not. I wouldn't even know where to start with that. Much better here. Sure thing, my friend. I can help you out. Oh, sorry, friend. Didn't mean to throw it like that. It's a thing we harbor folk do. Comes naturally. Right, always glad to help out. We're on the same branch, you and I. Not like these slithering scab. My friend, I respect the right to roam. The open range, I don't operate in that capacity. I walk. Yeah, the 2.5-meter tall Semini supremacist there. Then press the, then go past, and you enter the arbor through the office. Está.
The man whispers a jaunty tune. A coastal breeze ruffles his hair.
You know, serious business.
He's a chatty guy.
Yeah, I'm not gonna talk to that guy, yeah. Dude, bro, can you sprint? Jesus Christ. Alright, we don't want to deal with any of that. What's up, dude?
Welcome to Revachol. Don't you welcome to Revachol me. My grandfather came here from a 3,000-year-old racist isolationist culture, while your ancestors came to this island a mere... Every school of thought and government has failed in the city. It's men like you who keep Revachol divided, making it that much harder for everyone to climb out of this post-war limbo. Oh, I know but you see...
Silence. Your partner needs backup. Now's your moment to shine.
You two make a cute couple.
The lieutenant exhales and resumes.
Whatever you say, officers. Oh, god damn. Thanks for that, but no, it's no.
He's got a smoke right there in his fucking hand. Snatch that shit out of his fat fingers. You need it after listening to his garbage.
Can't have it. Evidence of what? I haven't done anything. But what, officer? Sorry I couldn't be of any help. Oh, not much anymore. I'm here to pick up some apples. Yeah.
He's given you the runaround.
It's not...
Change the topic. The way he says it makes it almost sound like a threat.
I'm not just racist. Look, I've read books, huh? The science people who've studied these things say that you and me are superior by this. Open your eyes. Haven't you noticed something different lately? An unfortunate downturn? The problem? The damn kips are showing up. It's what the kips of boot. It's true. Also, you need to realize the dangers of mixing races. Who knows what might happen? Don't put...
Dude, he's a racist. Oh, let's go talk to this manager real quick.
can I help you? Thanks. I hope you've... How strange. I certainly didn't put them there. I think Fugue states are more... Sylvie had the keys. The trash collector...
Ah, the elusive CS Municipal. I doubt we'll be able to track down who was sent here last and when.
On Clinton Street, near the Boogie Street Diamond, a small truck rattles down and...
Thank you anyway.
Yes? Another thing. Great. Yes, not the whole...
He hates the Union, but grudgingly recognizes its power over him. So he's...
I don't. I'm simply providing a service, or...
We should find out who this Lord faction is, occupying the booth. Lord... We don't. We have to wait. They'll show up sooner or...
Yes?
I don't want to sell the pendant. They're finding all kinds of stuff. Who's this guy?
A couple of indicator lights are missing from this control panel. Loose wires dangle from the now vacant holes. This panel usually closes the water lock. A rusting this panel, nothing happens. Nothing happens. A spring brings the lever back to its original position. Wasn't there a sign over there saying functionality will be restored? Nothing happened. A spring brings... Wasn't there a...
G'day to you, officers.
A burly man hangs out by the waterlock, carving up a generous serving of salami. His posture is relaxed, despite his powerful build and a knife in his hand.
I wasn't here to witness it, but those look like tire tracks on that sign. Weird, huh?
The words, Daredevil Drive.
Too bad it also takes a year and a day to repair anything around here. It's supposed to operate. Safety man. It'll be restarted on Wednesday morning. Suit yourself. Just drop by. Well, yeah, not really much else. Just bombed out ruin.
Yeah, salami. I'm not really hurt, but...
The boomboxes on the shelf look well loved and well. One especially catches your eye. This is you. Golden orange. Just make sure it works before you buy it.
Is the Harman Welshie W2, made in Vespa, designed in Seoul. If police work means playing tapes, sure, you can use it.
Like a beach party, with sand and sun and...
Theoretically, yes, but we don't have time right now. It's generally murder investigation.
You can play it any way you like.
A typical Martinez streetlight sits.
It was...
We are not here. You have to admit it's rather clever what he's done with it.
The light pole.
Yes, officer. Has...
You see rows of toys. Try to find something pretty and cool here. Then use it to win her back. Yes. This sounds off. You shouldn't trust this guy. This set of
You're probably talking about the I think their poverty has been maybe.
He seems to have his own take on the conflict played.
It's not off. What can I...
His courtesy is not insincere, but he prefers being alone with his projector, just watching the movement of light across.
I haven't had any problems myself.
Who are your customers?
All kinds of people. As you can see, I have a wide selection of goods for everyone to choose from. It keeps me entertained.
Entertained? He might be high. If he is, on what? Feeling warm and enthralled, a drug developed by the military to treat and prevent radiation sickness. It has psychedelic side effects, and it makes your eyes...
I try to keep the...
There's a note of indignation in his voice. Those triangle patches on his vest.
I was with the emergency. Had to taper all...
He's taken it for mental and emotional, not physical pain these days.
A bad idea. We were on...
Tough son.
I lived by... There wasn't much to volunteer. There's a so much... No one.
So much.
A bunch of poor people built the clean. So I came to my... I like the...
Yeah, you gotta get in on those...
Have you tried it?
It's almost like he's worried for you. The lieutenant steps away. Go ahead then, he thinks. As long as you can walk straight.
Every day, you look the part. Here you go, man.
Yes, darling. That's the coalition government. Not so sure about this.
Of course.
Wait, why wouldn't I?
I doubt it, but I can try and answer. I do my best to keep my...
No one likes to see what you have to see. The pawnbroker's gaze is already fixed on the dancing.
Yeah, let's see what they got in the bookstore. I'm looking fly, boy.
Hello, sir. Step right in. The store is open. Are you interested in a new and exciting book? Okay, sir. I'll try. My name is Feel free to step in and browse our wares. I'm signaling
A sudden gush of wind turns the pages.
kind of you to offer, sir.
What could you do to help her anyway?
Oh, no, sir. I'm happy to help Mum. I do my studies at home at the moment. I have to help Mum keep this place. Mum says it's
Behind her, the window has been boarded up. You sense the boards creak.
cursed in the way that makes them say that well, they run out of money and have to stop doing business.
We can go into the...
Yes. Please do also look at our wares inside. The postcards are...
It does not manifest it. No such thing.
Anything else you wanted to talk about? Maybe I can tell you about some of our books instead. Crime fiction is about murders or burglaries or things like... You don't look much like... Didn't mean to offend, sir. Sorry, sir. It's just that you don't look like Dick Mullen. More about books, maybe? It's the type... Or there could be a story about a poor lady getting a rich man. It's about... I haven't read... I don't think...
You can take this. Blossom, the girl. She should...
I'm sorry, sir. I don't know how to help you. Sir...
It's time to...
Don't need help, damn it.
You're about to make a child... Excuse me?
Wonderful.
I'm sorry, sir. Yes. Yes, sir. Oh, I think that's...
Seems like most people who read those books.
talk to these guys right here.
Have you no shame? Whining a René.
Look, in his hand, going into his.
I'm trying to, but you.
These manly men are playing balls. No, you got this. There's the ball. You're the game.
See? You're munching and complaining of root. Ah, mon Dieu. I hope you pass out from it.
Shush. Ignore them. They don't know what they're doing. They're old. Doesn't matter what team. Pick a team. Any team. Eyes on the ball, Dinky Winky.
Sure, officer. I am René Arnaud. And my specially abled partner here is Gaston Martin. Yes. The terrain here provides an interesting variety. I do. Fire from heavy artillery.
Heavy artillery.
Why what? Because that's what happens when communists hijack your country. Commies, communists, socialists, anarchists, call them what you like. They just chose a name to feel special. Senseless sentimentality. Sadly, no. Should have fought dirty, like they did with their suicide sex cult propaganda and mad anarchist women strapped to shrapnel bombs. We didn't so, and we lacked caliber. God bless him, but the suzerain's cannons simply weren't big enough. This place is a damn beachhead, son. They didn't do it because they didn't like it. They had to soften the commies up first. Yes.
He finds your lack of historic knowledge troubling. A sign of mental deterioration in the preceding generation.
Martinez was used as one of the 3 footholds in Revachol during this year is blood ground. You got old René going there. Damn right.
He approves of this radical approach.
The rest of the city got... Well, you don't even begin to truly understand the players on the table, let alone the specific circumstances surrounding the... I'm sorry it had to be them. After 8 years of fighting those hyenas, boiling cats for food and drinking piss in the mountain, I would have preferred if the Right Honorable King Guillaume returned through Revachol, or even if that damn clown...
This royal failure...
Instead, all that is just, holy, and beautiful in the world. This is just what the commies wanted. This was their plan all along. A true king in both blood and mind. Damn Fris. The suzerain is...
Soon, they will forget everything. Him too.
It's no use talking to you. You were still in Daddy's balls when it happened. When we took our last stand against... Ah, yes! King... Oh,
Cocaine. Cocainum.
A superpower. Feared and respected. A testament to what this country can be under the leadership of a true king. Decisively. Without fear of offending the sensibilities of the frail and weak-minded among his subjects. This is something the insurgents never understood. A nation is only as strong as its leader. That's why it was such madness. Don't get started on that.
The carabinier doesn't reply, but his entire...
Oh, hold. You can't even take the responsibility for yourself. How could you fathom the responsibility weighing on the shoulder? That's why the Philippian kings use cocaine for clarity of vision. To aid in their work. Regnum cocainum. Revachol's finest years.
Alright.
I'm satisfied with this explanation.
Of course. Clarity of...
Philippe III was the...
Higher realms. Of course. It all makes sense.
Please, officer. Don't encourage him. Do spare us the
Yes, indeed.
Right. Unfortunately, Martinet cop is a... But if I knew...
This is a man with a lot of past. Hey. Psst. Yes, you. Yes, you're red. So, what about all that You keep saying things like, down with the bourgeoisie, eat the rich. Oh yes, everyone can see that. So tell me, do you... Very well. Did someone mention cocaine? Anyone? anyone else. There's no one.
Stupid.
I have. Yes, that's.
René, it's. Hello, officer. How might I be of assistance on this fine day? Oh, the goal is to throw you bull. As close to the cochonnet as you can. That's the cochonnet. Well, then, the players, I could, but I'd rather...
Is he denying you information when you clearly requested it? That's it. We're blowing the lid off this man, Jar. You need to know.
Then there's measuring the distance between the bull and the cochonnet. I always measure ours, but usually it's done by the player. The opponent has a right to measure if he has doubt about the...
Can you believe this clown? This is information you must have, and he's stalling. Lives could...
So weird. What was that, officer? Actually, please, let's talk about something. Yes. I'm sorry, officer.
Good. Gaston finally understands the rules now. Let's see if it makes him a better pétanquista.
What was that all about? We should leave quickly before it happens again. Right now is a good moment. Hurry up then.
Let me think. No.
Then
I wish I...
Respects?
I'm not.
Of course he's holding back. His mouth is so full of union prick he can't...
Can I at least finish my fucking sentence before you piss off? Evrard Claire. Everyone in Martinez knows the Claire brothers. I taught these boys human studies.
What do you know about history? You never witnessed history. Only heard about it years later, when it had already moved on.
The old soldier mumbles something.
Let's try not to get caught in the...
Lest we leave riddled with bullet holes.
Oh, in many... Oh, yes. Not in the...
Of course, I hate this socialist rabble. But he...
Writing work mostly. Occasion... Oh, nothing official, I assure you. Just essays for the newspapers. About Martinez and...
Well, he tells his little pen man...
No, thank you. For being Sure, officer. No, thank you.
I haven't really solved shit. I haven't done anything yet.
You see a young man...
Not looking for any trouble, officer. I don't want to be seen talking to the gendarmerie, if that's okay.
It's the god of cigarettes and youth. Ask him if he's got anything.
Apologies.
The god himself has denied you absolution.
I'm not sure that's a good idea. As you wish. Is it real?
Like a nervous cat.
All right, but make it quick. Once I finish this cigarette, I have to run. I'd even go...
We will remove the...
Oh. You already asked me that, didn't you? No, not you two. Some more muscular type.
And when did you speak to this more muscular gentleman?
Last week? I don't know. Look.
You didn't answer the question. What?
It was my Sunday friend.
Hey, Sunday friend. Makes sense. Friends are nice on Sunday. You don't have... He doesn't reply. Someone hides behind a curtain. Those
My name?
Martin Martinez. Good local name.
No. We won't. Now, if you'll excuse me, I really need to get going.
Time to bring out
What?
your secret charm. Tears and begging. Show him your emotional side. Throw yourself before his very feet like a dog.
Time to bring out your secret charm, tears and begging. Show him your emotions.
Trash?
Please don't go. I'll even stop smoking.
Listen, I really have to go.
Ah, there it goes. Wasted. You would have gotten at least a few.
Good luck with the investigation.
But what?
He's gone. No point in running. Tenements like these often have multiple exits. He could be a witness. There has to be a way of... There must be another way into the building.
Jesus, why did you have to sound like that? It's all in my ear, bruh. Alright.
The spread pattern of these bullet holes makes your chest ache. Your breath grows heavier.
Remnants from the revolution. These are over... No, we are not constructors and renovate not much.
Fuck does Kuno care? Shitload.
Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno!
If I were to want to wait...
You have no idea what the usual is.
Kuno's fucking. Kuno uses the fucking.
End of conversation.
Probably climb. You heard Kuno. I don't know. Mesk or Kuno gives this info out on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know. Just a couple.
Yeah, you tell them.
Your test.
Get lost.
The fuck about it? Your test.
Get lost.
Right, pig. This is where Kuno plays with his little... Yeah, Kuno doesn't know shit about that. Listen, Kuno could hook you up with some sweet rags. Shit like... Look.
The lieutenant remains silent. But...
Pig, believe it.
These could drastically improve your chances of survival in the herb. Coach Physical Instrument endorses these pants. They are tartan ready.
All right, Piggo. Shit's rolling.
Don't do business with the pig, Kuno.
As you can see, Kuno and C don't trust you. Can't do business without trust.
There's more to his distrust than being a pig. He feels threatened by something obscure in you. What that is, however, remains a puzzle for now.
Look at that fucking shit. You're trying to get... Fuck does Kuno know? Kuno's not a...
The lieutenant takes a quick...
It's a trap, Kuno! Don't climb it, Kuno!
The fuck? A mug? Yeah, Kuno sees where this is going. Kuno's got that fast brain.
I can't hear you, Kuno! Speak...
Shit, that's tense. Someone's going to the beatdown base.
The kid may have something there. He's all...
Kuno doesn't know who put that shit in there. And if he did, he wouldn't squeal. But if you find out, maybe you...
Stop turning into a pig, Kuno!
Yeah, get your bacon shit away. Kuno doesn't... Dunno. Kipta's gardener used to work there. Yeah, that's what Kuno said. She couldn't handle the heat, so she'd look it up in the library. Kuno's not a... Look, Kuno doesn't explain shit. That's just some shit roofing gimps left.
There it is. That strange feeling again. As if There was more than meets the eye about that pile of roofing material.
Inner eye! Fuck are you talking about? Ask me a normal question.
They're trying to make you feel stupid.
You glance again at the roofing material in front of the shack.
Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit. Yeah? Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't...
I'll die before I squeal, pig. Murder was the case. I'll die before I can't.
Don't be
Alright, fuck that girl, bro.
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite. Because it's nice and orderly, it reveals no secrets at this time.
Put skills into perception sight. What? Oh man, it's pissed me off.
Fuck does Kuno care? Kuno doesn't fucking care.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. There he still is, looking. The smell is repulsive. It pushes in from your mouth. You feel a great force ringing from your stomach until a pool of vomit lies under your feet.
Keep it. The hangover is clearly making this worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head. If you can handle the headache. Some officers use it. Sure you do. You just threw up. I can't handle...
It's more likely he can handle the smell. Unlike you.
That young woman, the guard, if she doesn't have any, there might be some in the fridge store nearby.
There he still is.
Hello again, officer? Sure. I'm done. Go easy on that stuff.
There he still is, looking. The ammonia only makes it worse. The combination forced the second time, not so much. When the vomiting is done, your cheeks are wet with tears.
The fuck?
Nor does the wind right now.
The weight is reassuring, like a
I've seen strong men turn themselves inside out for hours. You are facing tough odds here.
What is happening to you? Are you going to cry? You heard the coach. This is weakness. It cannot go on much longer, or you will lose.
An appropriate attitude. You need to get your shit together. We should go talk to the locals. Find something else to do while the wind changes. Give it half an hour. Get yourself to...
Fuck does Kuno care? Yeah, like a fucking volcano.
You're lucky you didn't die there.
Yeah. Kuno's got some advice for you. What are you? Like 80, right? Maybe you should stop embarrassing yourself in front of a fucking kid.
He's on your crime scene, bossing you around. And he's been here for some time too. This is where he...
Get your snout. You should give up, Pop. You okay?
That went wrong. He took it as a compliment. Then...
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Fuck this guy, bro. Talk to some fucking locals? Alright.
The streets will fly.
The streets will not fly.
I'm Cindy the fuck and here.
She's grown frustrated with her work, and what the lieutenant furrows his brow. Hatred, disgust. It's difficult to tell the woman on...
That is on her. Someone's got to keep an eye on her.
Probably the wild. You should take.
Good idea, piggies. Run along now. Can't you tell? I haven't really started it yet. Have you ever? We rarely.
She wants it to be something true and total.
Yeah? Fine.
You've lessened her desire to...
I ain't no...
Actually...
We weren't... What's your...
Jesus Christ.
A striking woman.
Good afternoon. Joyce L. Messier. I represent the board of Wild Pines, the owners of the harbour. You gentlemen must be... I'm glad to see. I was dispatched.
That is good to hear.
How interesting.
It's hard to get a read on her precise disposition, but she is what you want to say, but it isn't that easy. Look at that lady. Take a gander. Squint your eyes, bub. A well-kempt, yet tastefully short bob of dark hair, while dull. Now look at you. You misery-clad simian. You're poor. Poor as balls. You can't ask this person for money. Oh, but you are. Too ashamed to ask this person for money. Oh God, the lieutenant is here too.
As I was saying, if there's any way I may be of assistance...
Voila, you're doing it. Really put your back into it. Yell it from the top of your lungs.
Why, yes, I am rich. How much money do you need?
She's surprisingly nonchalant about this. Could it be that she somehow knows more about your...
That's a good sum. Not too small, not fantastically large.
She removes a few
Oh my
notes
God,
and hands them to you. The paper is cold and oily to the touch. Whoa, whoa! Did you see how easy that was? Ask her for more. Toot toot. Train to Moneytown.
This may seem like odd behavior for a police of unusual medical...
It's all right, Lieutenant. I really did bring as little cash with me as possible to avoid attention. So here you are. So, I hope I didn't just bribe you, officer. It may not be technically illegal under...
You're right, ma'am, that donations are permitted under the Emergency Act.
Which he most certainly will do. Now, how else can I help the RCM to... Everything. Right up first, you'd have to repeal the Emergencies Act of Trade and Why? But I am derailing us. I believe the...
And how are the...
They're not. Now they won't even let me into the harbour. There's a 2-meter... What can I say? Let's say I was not making the...
And when did you first arrive?
I arrived 3 weeks ago. Yes, in the middle of February.
But the strike began in...
I wasn't the original...
This isn't the...
Heavens, no. There have been... Mr. Clare... Fuck off, midget. Gaumont is short of stature, you see. Keep in mind...
Sounds like usual aggressive posture.
There are leaflets every worker, a member of the board. In its defense, another said, fortunately, just so you understand, this is but one of 22 terminals owned by Wild Pines. Essentially, not only are... I'm not sure. And now...
Excuse me.
I first heard...
This checks out.
The scabs? You mean the huddled masses of jam? If they were organized by Wild Pines or Everard Clare? Of course not. He is the most corrupt yes, it's how they circumvent the term limits, you see. The débardeurs organize
A mob.
refresh and your opinion, detective? If I may ask. Thank you for being candid. Sadly, while I'm glad you asked.
Disappeared?
Yes. On the downright the point.
Thank you for your concern, ma'am.
Of course. How else can I help? Quite a few. The information I'm to share with you includes sense.
Of course, ma'am. And this is my colleague.
How curious. Why is that, detective?
Awkwardness washes over the conversation.
I see. So, are you saying you lost your badge during the course of this episode? I can't hear you, darling. Speak up. Oh, dear. I do believe you, naive as that may.
As I said, ma'am, his technique may be very unconventional.
Of course, I sympathize. But I'm afraid I simply can't share anything.
Hang on. She's a professional negotiator. She should be open to some sort of mutually beneficial arrangement. She's a negotiator. Just float a...
I will be frank with you. If I'm going to break protocol, I need to be able to justify it to my superiors.
You're in, but expect her to drive a hard bargain.
Reports from inside Terminal B suggest it's a hub for the local drug trade. This is an open secret in Martinez. The Union controls the terminal, so it goes...
They're profiting from this trade.
The company has tried looking into this matter before, to no avail. Perhaps someone with your authority, or you can recover your badge. Though if I may be blunt with you, it sounds like that may be a lost cause.
Detective, a word in private before we continue. This is not going quite as I hoped it would, Detective. Honestly, I was expecting you to use your unorthodox technique to keep her off balance, and not volunteer us to be her henchman. This woman is running circles around us. She might have known about your misplaced badge all along, or she's simply an adept improviser. Either way, we've played straight into her.
He doesn't let it show, but there is a limit to how much the consequences of your unprofessional behavior can cost the investigation.
No. If there is reasonable suspicion, what I propose is, we ask her, then we investigate, briefly. But do not share the outcome of this investigation with her. We tell her it's done and demand for her information on the lynching.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with? It's quite
Ingredients for what?
meth and dextroamphetamine.
Shit, yeah, baby. It's the party pipeline. Why would you want to shut that down?
I assure you.
She has no idea.
Yes.
Wild Pine seems to be...
We're in logistics. It's our business, yes, but you won't get anything out of Everard and the Dock Workers Union. Still, every the lorries, perhaps I'll be
You'll be indebted to her, in a way. But one step ahead of the Union in another. She simply nods.
Of course, detect.
A sturdy metal. This could be a way. The door rattles. The door.
Stop banging on the door! I'm not letting any cut a mouth. Oh, the police. Everyone knows the police don't come round here. No. I'll go check the back.
Backyard door. With the smoker. You already were there. Didn't work.
Good. We had enough problems with bums and drunks and thieves loitering.
You're well versed in the kind of threatening legalese that...
I know my rights, and don't you
Miss, would it help if we offer to show...
hold your horses. I don't care about your stinking badge.
Easy.
Give me a moment. The cold never...
This woman's health is failing her. There's not much to do. Not...
I'm...
You're still worried.
Now, what do you want from me, policeman? Ask away, policeman. The artiste? Nothing I can do. She leaves...
She mumbles some kind...
Oh, you'll find plenty of Martins here, pea-brain. Someone played...
Oops.
I thought it was obvious. Anyway, officer, we don't...
Yes, yes.
Somewhere.
What's he in trouble for?
He's actually not wanted for...
Talk? He lives up...
Thank you. We should...
I'm not... It's...
And all she gets... A shift in temperature. The former architect stands before a slice of faint pencil lines on... It's clean, is red from the...
Got that Monday.
You hear someone. The walker, you can feel a poor community.
Do you have a...
Let's go. We don't...
Dickhead.
This door has been closed with a padlock. It's a solid lump of metal, but...
You seem committed to it, so go on.
The shackle...
After you, detective.
A plaster cast bust depicts a middle-aged... A plaster cast...
He's known as the father of science. The White Star, the photos on the wall. I think...
A plaster cast bust.
Communism.
This door is made of metal. Number 28.
Let's see if...
No one on.
Looks like the young man... We should return tomorrow after we have finished with our day's work. Tomorrow.
Damn. Remember.
Tomorrow, 21. Okay. Okay, so we check this place out.
There he still is, looking right
Fuck does Kuno care? Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Kuno doesn't fucking care. Okay, maybe we have to...
an inconspicuous...
Okay, let's leave here. Let's go pay off the debt. Give back the pendant.
Hello again, sweetie. I hope you were able to pawn that old trinket. Oh, thank you, dear.
Even the lieutenant seems happy with this turn.
Now, what else, sweetie? Yes,
She won't judge you, no matter what you say.
Oh my. You know where we are, right? That's right. And where... Yes, indeed. We are in the fine... How would I even... I haven't... Speaking of history, that's right, dear.
Her relief is palpable. She was...
I can tell that this is taxing for you, so I'll just ask one more question. What regime are we living under? What mode of government? Nope. Sadly not.
What?
Revachol is what it is. Oh dear. But we should...
She's scared now. She's realized you really are.
You were doing quite well up until the end, dear.
A sigh. The lieutenant buries his nose.
But maybe a fresh set of eyes is what the world needs.
She means this sincerely. Worrying won't do you in.
A defeat, I'm afraid. The people of this archipelago, of course...
I'm just a poor woman, she thinks.
Someone more...
No.
Of course. Then, I don't know. Someone rich...
A thin man is... As you step in, it must be his name. Garan. The man puts his cup down and replies. He smiles and bang. You see, you immediately feel drawn to the color. The door does not. The cobalt blue, sir.
You do? It's a door in the back of the kitchen. Why do you care? It is quite pretty. Gart is the person to ask about this.
Can I help you? Yes. Have you got it? Well? Great. Thank you.
He's not sorry about his behavior for your sake. Now that you have money, you...
It's good you paid before 9 p.m., or your door would have been locked electronically. Please pay for each night in
I'll take a room here too.
Of course. Always happy to have officers from the RCM as... Can I help you? Another thing. Great. I love... Oh, yes, that door. Sure. There's nothing... No, I don't have a key. I don't know how to get there. And I don't care either. It's not like I've been one... Or some boring story...
He's attempting to maintain an air of indifference. It's absolutely not convincing.
Fine, okay. A little. But my job doesn't leave me time. So, I haven't opened it. I have cleaned the whole place 100 times over, though, after the animals. And I haven't found a key, so good luck with that. Yes?
Haven't found a key.
You see ahead. The man ponders his... He looks up at you, then looks away quickly. Shrugging is an international sign for...
I want to know what's in that door, damn it.
That sugary black rum stain on the counter makes you teary-eyed with joy. It's almost touching how syrupy and sticky it is. How long have you been up already? Attaboy. It's coming back to him. You had your mesolimbic reward pathway worried there. Forget about the bar. Or don't forget about it. What happened, man? You used to be. It would go well with those.
Yes?
The worker. Is it perhaps he's on his way to where you just came from? Into the primal. The worker isn't.
What do I have to level up? Perception? Yeah, let's check out this front over here.
Bastards! We hold on. You here to fuck with us? Beat the honest. We're here to fight for a cause. Good. Besides, we're not that different. It helps if people see us talking. Rights of people. Rights might be tough. I don't trust cops, but I can. Maybe you should. We have.
So do we, Scott.
Have fun. You need. I know nothing about a murder.
The mention of a killing sends a barely noticeable shiver of tenseness through him. Interesting.
What are you talking about?
Yes, and dangerous. Somewhere below it all.
Right to work! It's shameful. Cops doing nothing. We should bring backup. Open up the gates for us. Blockading gainful employment for workers is a crime.
We are not picking a side in pity.
Let us work! Honest men and women with rights to work, to be useful, not toys for corporate interests. We came here to help the harbor run smoothly in time of crisis. If union fucks don't want work, they ought to.
I have a question. Why do all these men follow your leadership?
You think they follow because I'm big and loud? No. They follow the rules of the market, the rules of the economy, because they were given a job to do!
You've been talking to him for quite a while now. Something is off with this guy. Ask him where he's from.
What's it to you? Am I a suspect? Done no crimes. I only fight for the rights of people. We're all workers, right? Workers stick together. Came from the eminent domain, in Jamrock. Backgrounds in odd jobs. Worked at Territorial. Ring a bell? Uh-huh. It was a long time ago. We were promised work. We'd be in there. Main gate's locked. And I don't mean the scrawny mess punk either. I mean head measurer. Why don't you go around?
It would be better.
No. They will.
Alright, let's go see what's happening here.
Hola, wandering man.
Nobody betrays your degeneracy.
Yeah, Measurehead. His body totally betrays his degeneracy.
Don't say anything. Size him up first.
Are you admiring my morphophysiology? It must be frightening to stand in the shadow of this racial pinnacle. What is this androgynous display of sexual maturity?
You hear your heart pumping, fast and irregular. Your joints aching.
Stop it! You are embarrassing yourself in front of this woman. This display of weakness may appeal to older women with a stronger maternal instinct, but it is a liability.
Jean, look. His body is betraying his degeneracy pretty hard. Maybe you can ask him to leave.
That is precisely the negligence that you reek of it. An invisible sword of Al-Ghul emerges from your throat. You cannot see it, but others can. Your mouth moves, but the one who speaks is Al-Ghul. You are but a vessel for Occidental Haplogroup B.
Show him the ham still got him.
Willingly call it you gay, you dumb, you will be superseded. Isn't that?
It is, baby.
There is a button right behind him, just out of reach. It must be the one that opens the door to the harbor.
Enough with this begging. Bring your troops to the city walls.
This is your chance. He's talking. Rip. No, don't rip into anyone. You're sensitive. Remember? Communicate. Go ahead. Don't be shy. Just ask for race secrets.
What? I want to learn,
Inane popular culture lingo. It is intellectually uninteresting to suck.
There must be.
Mr. Also, to serve is noble. Jam. Individualism. Of course it does. I am not surprised you enjoy it so much. This has happened to many. What you need is to come to terms with extinction, and
he does not so much as glance at the object.
Stop showing me your pathetic.
Does he strike you as the kind of man who puts mugs into trash?
Racists are. I am not. Your silence betrays your.
Dang, I need to get into the fucking harbor. But I'm being prevented. Fuck those guys, bro. Wouldn't let me get in. Talked to a lot of locals already, right? Everything?
There are clothes.
Don't be shy.
You find your
Economical, but also trendy. Look firsthand.
no good. All you can come up with are some treated wool pants. You can they itch. The itch is so bad you want to smack.
All natural materials, see? Real wool, 100% skin friendly, and they're yours for only 2 riyal.
You see too lowly.
I can see you've a taste for luxury of
A pair.
those sneakers, mister.
These once
No, don't look at the speakers, officer. Then look at them again. These are the premium. No way, officer. These aren't for sale. They're, well, but see, they are the pedestal for my sneakers. If, on the other hand, you wanted to buy the sneakers too.
Bro, I don't know.
There's a pint.
You like sunglasses, officer?
Abort.
Damn, officer. You look like a mega secret spy.
They're perfect for concealing your bloodshot and baggy eye.
No, you are definitely not buying those.
Are you sure? But they look so... These are all first-rate sunglasses.
What? This is a clothing store? Yeah, I think I talked to majority of the locals. Got $100 paid rent.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you? 57th, over and out.
In the cabin, you see as...
I don't know what to do right now. I'm kind of stuck. I'm gonna talk to
Welcome to... Be welcome.
A golden pendant hangs around the woman's neck, in the shape of what...
Sir, don't be ridiculous. One has to earn one's...
Son, you got destroyed there. What an idiot you are.
Oh, yes. Helps to have an anchor. I am...
She has fine-tuned her voice to find the most welcoming approach for...
Annette, yeah. Wonderful. Why not? Oh, yeah. As a young girl...
The woman before you.
Then why... Everything is...
She's attempting to mentally direct you towards the shelves. She only wants you to buy the goods. She doesn't care about the books.
Truth be told, not really. But you don't learn about the important things in life. I provide a valuable service. The truth is available if you just know it.
She smiles and nods. The plaque on the shelf reads, biographies of... Browsing through all the books with... Suddenly, a high-speed... Next...
I really must insist you buy one of the books. Read...
She understands she has erred against the customer.
I'm sorry, I did not mean to rush you. I would say... The Greatest Innocence. The book is also very daring. The author aims to re-examine the universal understandings of the innocentic system. Perhaps for certainly.
You feel like you should get this one. Definitely. It's important somehow.
A true culture. Hello again, esteemed officer.
I'm gonna read this book.
It's just a racist mug. Oh boy, here we go. But The Greatest Innocence. Browsing through the various chapters, you try your best to You can do it. It'll be worth it. There's something. Your educational survey is done. Did you catch any? That's the spirit. Here, Dolores Day. Incorrect. Dolores Day was the innocence of humanism. Her colors are silver. Steer clear of this one. There's something terrible about this one. A strange sensation of loss. When she left the earth, the dust... Yes, the quiz is impersonal. Incorrect. Sola resigned. Correct. As the first question to Dolores. Incorrect. Even though... Please, relax. Incorrect. Correct. Franco, question 3. Okay, it wasn't Dolores Day. She's not false. Correct. The most famous and important of the final stretch. You've come so far and learned so much. Incorrect. Incorrect. Correct. Everything from Inter y Soleri and more beautiful. Congratulations on finishing the test. An F. You would have done better if you just left Dolores Day for the end. Dial the Dolores Day down a bit.
What's going on with you?
Okay. You are shouting.
Man, something's weird about this book. You should do something fun.
did I get out of that? Nothing really, huh?
You see a set of tire tracks in the brown slush that covers the plaza. Hard to say. Cop habit. This isn't case related, no.
Dude, this guy's still going at it, bro? He's still locked up.
There, he still is.
Can I get through this shit, man? What the hell is going on here?
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing
There you go.
material eaten. Because there's a secret door hidden behind. There it is. You see a shabby little door.
Come here, little boy. Yeah. Break open that. Break open that door.
What is this then?
Let's take a look, man.
Be still, my beating heart. The lieutenant isn't studying the powder in the mirror. He's studying you.
No, I'm just a regular detective, thank you very much. Perhaps see that ladder there? It's probably...
Yeah. Bro, I didn't even know you can go up there. Ah, so this is how you get in.
Looks like someone left his tarpaulin cloak hanging.
Yes, it's probably yours. You could probably make the jump. You look like you've done some track and field in your day.
The wind is aggressive up here. The lieutenant looks at the enormous crane. The look in his eyes is a mix of the engineer-like interest and the...
Yes, but I digress. We were focusing on your cloak here.
Should I jump for it?
What are we doing? Or it could be...
He's thinking you've forgotten where you are again.
The cloak? I do think it's yours, yes. As to what... Well, it doesn't seem too dangerous. 2 meter stops. Whenever you're ready to do it, I'll be right behind you.
Am I gonna die?
Nope, no. That's still too high. What were you thinking? You could have died there.
I got you, Bratan. Let me just adjust your breathing a little bit. There, isn't that better?
What the fuck?
Hey, what's happening? You okay? It's okay. You're just having a little panic attack. Try to breathe as slowly as you...
The necktie lets go a little.
Good. We can always come back when you're... Yes?
Hey. Oh, now I can do this. I seen your little shack, dude.
Fuck does Kuno care? You found Kuno's secret door to Kuno's secret shack. It was closed for 5,000 shit. Get the fuck out.
You can't do.
Pigs can't display. How did you like it in there, pig old boy? Kuno's got a lot. That's where Kuno gets.
Bet you'd like to ride the lightning too, wouldn't you? You feel tired and old, but you could have that sparkle in your eyes.
Of course you fucking can. How do you think Kuno made all the Kuno knows? Kuno and C saw you shit yourself. It's okay, pig.
That's all there is to it then. Don't be a pansy. Just jump.
It's a vitamin, pig.
You could use some.
Yeah, it's the mag.
Oh, don't teach him, Kuno.
You're not getting this, pig. It can.
Fuck you, pig. Don't do mad.
Oh, that. Kuno decapitates pigs. That's just a Kuno demo tape.
What?
What is this shit? Fucking.
Fuck your shit back to normal. What is this?
Is it? You got pretty Don't sweat it, drunk pig.
He's saying you climbed up there. He probably saw you do it.
Good call, Pigmeister. Don't come and talk. The fuck do you want with it? Good call, Pigmeister. Kuno doesn't.
So I jumped it. Alright, let me try. This is don't be a pansy. I'm not gonna be a pansy. Give me my fucking coat, dude.
A tarpaulin cloak is still caught on the railing. No one has claimed it for their own.
Oh my god, bro.
Nope, no. That's still too high.
Sure. Just be careful, okay?
A tarpaulin cloak is still caught on...
Alright, I think I know what I gotta do. Damn, that was embarrassing. You know what I gotta do? Damn, the body's still been up there.
The worker isn't a...
Can I help you? Do I have a shaker in my hand?
He sounds irritated.
Am I wearing a little bow tie? Am I smiling? Do you see me smile? That's right, I'm the cafeteria manager. I'm glad we cleared that. Was there anything else? Well, you're not getting it!
This is a thoughtful exchange, but can we move on, please?
Do I have a
He sounds irritated.
Am I smiling? Because I'm not a bartender. I'm a cafeteria manager. Is there... Like what? Can I help you? Do I have...
He sounds irritated.
Am I smiling? Do you see me? That's right. I'm the cafeteria. Even more reason for me...
Fuck that guy. Alright, it's getting nighttime. What else can we explore? So we did all of that. Let's go check up on the locals.
I like playing in the dark. Sharpens your nocturnal...
It is such a pleasure to see. I'm sorry.
The only one you have.
Believe me, officer. I wish I could help you, but I need this sandwich to...
You can barely hear him. The sweet smell of pickles in harmony with garlic butter and marinated.
Fuck off! Sorry.
When the dissidents come to rape our country, he hide.
I don't know what to do. Call it a day? Should we call it a day? Maybe we could talk to some people down here.
I am a gander from another planet. It's the jam, my man. It's a traffic. Meanwhile, we're all stuck. Yeah. Feels like forever. Yeah.
Behind the laugh, however.
So tell me, what do you need? Nope. Don't smoke. Some of the other drivers.
Yup. Nothing.
You could also check the kiosk down the street. Huh? The bosses, man. Makes sense.
Maybe don't tell people. The people they don't like are actually right.
He ain't one of us drivers. I know that.
It's easy to see he's telling the truth. The man taps his fingers.
It's like, whatever's going on over at the... I've heard talk there's a company rep. They want to keep that money for anything else. Us lorry drive. Not my thing.
What's better than chasing transient pleasures?
Oh, high-grade narcotics, illegal fire...
Time to arrest him.
Ha! No, I'm joking, my man. Found... They usually get shipped to Grodd in the Occident. Not unless they've illegalized sports equipment while I was on the road. This rockin' beauty. Sure is. Like a rash you can't get rid of. You interested in heavy-duty cargo machinery? Neat.
There it is again. A little touch of sadness beneath his cool.
We're pals and all, but I can't just freely hand out the merchandise.
The man taps his fingers rhythmically against his arm. Ease into it. Don't go too far. This seems like a personal matter.
Man, nothing's troubling me. Just the usual Lorriman tropes and hopes.
That all the beans you got, Tommy? Damn. It really...
Don't be a stranger.
Alright, Tommy.
Hello again, my man. What's on your mind?
Nah, nothing, man.
A lorry stuck in the traffic jam. The windows are clear. They've been recently washed. You can see a lorryman's cabin with the driver as adorned the back end.
Racist nationalist paraphernalia. Likely, yes.
He was acting tough before. This probably scared him a bit. Who?
Right to work! Right to work! Sure. Not before you get in there and get your ass whooped. Learn.
He might have some advice, but you got to at least try to fight Measurehead first.
When a bunch of ungrateful beats me.
There's something odd in the way he carries. His shirt is far too small. He ignores your question. Choose.
Alright, I'll go fight him.
Your race descent has only worsened since I last saw you. You have really let yourself go.
Just like that, instinct took over. A solid strike straight into his throat, into the cartilage. The man is reeling, gasping for air. Time stands still around you. In the distance, the sounds. All you hear is a small gurgling sound, as they trickle. He's open. Rip into him. Right hook. Escalate it. Get intimate with him. Bring the hurt closer.
Oh, boy.
The man lands with a dull thump, like a broken down puppet of muscles and sinew. For a moment, he still tries to keep his head up, dazed eyes looking at you with unimaginable surprise. To your left is the button. As you slam your fist on the button, the man collapses entirely, his head rolling.
Looks like you're the new measurehead now.
Her voice is surprisingly calm.
No one is the new measurehead. Let's go before he gets up.
The man is still.
Yes?
Beach. Oh, I can go in here now? Oh, sweet. Well, let's check out everything in here.
On second glance, someone has forgotten to properly.
It's unfortunate for the Union.
Let's see what's inside. The drawer opens smooth. Hundreds of documents containing logistical data. Two kinds of transactions stand out, and the same materials being. It's hard to make sense of this thicket of company names. Whatever's hidden here, it appears to be a to-do. Remember, Leo, Everart's shoes, special whirling borscht, water Everart's plants, sweep office floor. All items on the list have been crossed out.
Everard Clare, probably. The head of the Debarders Union. One of his aides must have left him.
What is so special about this borscht? Code for drugs. Remember, Leo, all items on the list. The drawer slide.
Yes?
No.
An imposing combination of a punch clock and a payphone is looking down at you from. The machine swallows your coin and seems to be waiting for your next move. It's unclear whether you actually have muscle memory. Undoubtedly, sure, nothing tricky about that.
Nothing tricky. Let me get my jacket, boy.
The tarpaulin, as your fingers touch, I will shield.
Nice. Yeah, I guess I could wear that.
The front of this quarterly journal, because to your after the magazine is divided into several, comrade, but so please.
What do you expect?
You flip back to the front. You all face it. You flip back to the. It takes as you leap. The main feature though is this. That's certain. The actual article. You flip. It takes as you leap.
Okay.
The main feature though. You think you're instead where to even start. Oddly under capitalism. Thus. And that at the end of the. You see?
Oh, come on. Well, if I.
You flip back to the.
Alright, enough.
rusting control panel with several knobs. With a loud grind, the crane shifts overhead, moving a massive metal container through the air.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And with a surprisingly quiet, this crane was built with a purpose. Who can say?
I can't see how that was worth the wreckers.
The crane does not return to its Before you stands a cargo container.
You do? There are a million containers here. Why are you fixating on this one? We are not here to interact with containers.
You attempt to turn to your left. The lieutenant considers your actions. You're back before the cargo container. Before the no reply. Why are you even trying to open a door?
Because what wasn't an option? Now is not the time to get...
You're back before the cargo container. Its drawer has not let you attempt to your left. The loot.
You recycle these, man.
This is the night watchman's booth. Listen, it's okay to take a few minutes to yourself. Sit down and have a breather.
If you must.
Nothing incriminating catches your eye. It's a black and white photo of a young couple out in a street fair. The man, Rene, Rene looks like he's about to smile. This photo...
Why did you take that picture of Rene? You're really interested in that old soldier.
The chair is not as austere as the rest of the drawers are empty, save for old timesheets and receipts. One small box, however, does hold some cheap painkillers. They are slightly...
I'm not here to tell you what to do, detective.
You take the painkillers. Oh boy, where to start? Maybe. You stand and... all those empty wine bottles and cigarette butts on the ground. Someone partied really, really hard here.
Well, yes, I think we can say with relative confidence that it was you. It really, really...
There's something in that container. Okay, we're making progress. Wait, what? How am I supposed to get out of here? Key card.
A rusting control. The crane does no screech of metal.
Guess you just keep going in then, huh?
Container, container, I'll turn you nice and red. Container, container, Everard, he looks after everyone.
The look in its deep blue eyes is as...
I see you are not a union man, mister. Did you get lost? I mean, I don't... Just some of the other guys don't look too kindly on the scabbing kind, if you know what I mean, mister. Oh, that one.
Told you.
Oh, you want guys like Mr. Everard? Oh, Mr. Everard. Oh, I'm just making some covers for them containers here. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. So it's easy.
Everything is so pretty and red.
Sure is.
I hate to break this bonding moment, but the red containers mean they are replacing the company livery with the union livery.
Oh, we're on a
So no one?
Not but Titus and his boys got into some drunken... Oh, I'm not really supposed to talk. Him and his...
Don't go all bad cop on this simple, friendly fellow.
No, I don't think they killed anyone. Let's better talk... Oh, yes, yes. I leave all... Oh, yes. I've been... It's very...
Power borscht, huh? Never heard of a borscht that turns little guys into dogfighters. Alcohol?
Yes, yes. I'm taking it to them. The borscht keeps them happy and in fighting... Oh, the whirling's cook. He makes it. Oh, sure, mister. Sure. You do that. Yes. Bye-bye now.
I have so many missions. Yeah, look at this big
Before
guy.
you is a walrus of a man seated behind a large
player.
desk. He looks up from his work. With great effort, he straightens himself.
Welcome, Mr. Dubois, Mr. Kitsuragi. It's good of you two to stop by. I'm Everard Clare, head of the Debarders Union here. I'd offer you my...
He looks extremely comfortable.
You go ahead, detective.
Whatever he has in store for you, it can't be good. Forget about that. What's with this Dubois stuff? You're getting some seriously bad vibes from that name.
Please, Mr. Dubois, let us converse in a civilized...
It's nothing. Yes, he's trying to throw you off your game with this Dubois nonsense. Don't give him the pleasure.
Very well, Mr. Dubois. I respect a man. I, too, have convictions. One of which is that I will not engage with any... Should you find yourself more amenable...
You're no Titan of Felician, buddy. He's got you in a fork. Sit down or leave.
Excellent, Mr. Dubois. I can see that you're a reasonable man, and reasonable men. So tell me, how can the head of the Debard...
The chair you're sitting on has got to be the most uncomfortable chair in the world. It's violating your...
Oh, by the way, I heard you got a rather rude reception from a certain... This should take care of that nonsense. It should be sufficient to cover...
Wow, that's 25 real. That's good money. You need it.
Yes, I know Lawrence. He's a real character.
With a grin, he points to the checker game.
Don't mention it. But also, don't forget it.
Is he?
Now, I'd like to set your mind at ease about one other matter. Your lost gun. Let me assure you, Union people are on it as we speak. I've got my
His slug-like lips move, but all you hear is an echo. Lost gun. The world is swallowed by a black hole of fear. Oh God, why didn't you think of this before? Cops have guns. Where's yours? Fuck love. This is your gun. This is serious.
You don't need a gun. We can still have fun without the gun. The fun doesn't need to stop.
Are you all right, Harry? You seem... It's not like you left it loaded. You didn't lose a loaded gun.
Officer, we will deal with this later. We don't...
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
God, you're sweating. Your knee is jerking. You're about to cry, aren't you? You're...
Mr. Dubois.
What is this, Mr. Dubois? He keeps repeating. What is he trying to...
Mr. Dubois! Mr. Dubois! Harry!
While Everard is distracted by your odd behavior, the lieutenant's eyes are mapping everything around you. The fog...
Mr. Dubois, are you okay? Can I get you a glass...
Maybe you could use your hands somehow, in a kind of throw-in motion, like you're throwing that Mr. Dubois act right back at him. He's Mr. Dubois.
What an odd demonstration of... you got me, Harry. I don't even know what. As entertaining as it was, I'm afraid we're wasting...
Okay, enough. We are here to...
Quick, here's your window. Get yourself together and ask him questions. It is about time to stop embarrassing yourself. Questions will help you regain some of your lost dignity.
What? Harry, how could you say that to me? You know I appreciate a joke as much as any Johnny... You've hurt me, Harry. Me, a friend.
And gets over it in 2 seconds.
I trust you, like I trust all my friends. And I know you'll never talk to me about this again.
Thank you for your...
You too, Lieutenant.
None taken. Do we have anything else to do here, Harry?
Oh, of course. I mean, it's no secret that the lynching is connected to the strike. So much to... But there's a...
Yes, that sounds...
But I can't think straight with this thing weighing on me, and I'm sure...
Does this jiggling ooze think he's going to use you? He's got another thing coming. Play his game, son, with your eyes peeled. He's going to slip up, and when he does, you're going to come out on top.
Harry, I'm a very busy man, and more importantly, I don't have that extraordinary physique you do. You look like you could run around all...
You want to send someone a message that the police are working...
I repeat, I'm a very, very busy man, Mr. Kitsuragi, and therefore... Oh, no one's. It's just a weasel. A weasel lives there. Nothing for you to worry about. A loud, blabbering weasel. When we just go there, unlock the door, and leave it open. It's been such a burden on me, Harry. I just want this to be over so I can discuss business with you. You can get the key from Manana. He's down by the gates. Manana's like a free agent in the Union. Special operations. Just open the door. You don't need to go in or anything. I just want that weasel to come home and see the unlocked door. Am I going to ask? Hell, Harry. You spin-kicked my strongest man in the face. Would you ask a man like that? Don't worry, Harry. But anyway, I assure you, I am a very well-informed man. Information reaches me before I even get the chance to request it. Wait. You need this to get in and out through the gate. Here, you're one of us now.
I got me doing all the dirty work, bro. Okay, so I have to.
You're back before the cargo container. Its draw has not lessened since.
Oh my god, go down, bro.
So, how'd you like our harbor? It's but a rest area? Right. You talk to the boss, eye to eye. A key, huh? What door is this key supposed to open? Oh, say no more. I got that key right here. And let me tell you, it's mighty good of you to help us out during the strike. Working class solidarity, as they say. Oh, so the none of the above type, are you? What you're looking for is a basement door behind the greenhouse. That's behind the whirling in rags. That's all I know. Our organization is what you call compartmentalized.
Okay, but where did you get it?
The janitor gave it to me. Nice fella. None of this mess we're in. This jiving and juggling. What's it for? I'm more of a philosophical though.
Who he is and what they're fighting for? This is interesting.
The mercenary, eh?
The man was.
We're negotiating our. Aye. This stuff, it's not enough.
The man was.
Wait, so I know I'm supposed to go to the what am I supposed to see?
You're back before the cargo container.
Okay. We'll open the door, see what's in there.
Went native on the chief, huh? Those ballerina antics were reckless. should have just...
Wrong. You did the right thing with Measurehead. The ballerina antics weren't...
Let's talk about our right to work.
Nah, dog, knocked his ass out. He didn't want to help, bro.
Damn, that felt good. Your heart's pounding nicely.
Not as a general rule, but that one was justified.
That means you should do it whenever you feel like some... That's the spirit.
Yeah.
Never forget.
Fuck them up. Dang, it is getting late.
Yes.
Wait. We have so much more to do.
The tear machine stands in your bottles. Do you know what you should do with that money, kiddo? You should buy... A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays, and blister packs. They all bear the Saint Baptiste pharmaceutical.
Nah, we don't need it. Look at this. Oh wait, do I have a flashlight? Hello mates, I got a flashlight.
This must be it. The Royal Lion, Guillaume's kitten. This knocker will last a life. The leather upholstery is worn and rough against your jaw. In fact, it's oddly silent in the yard around you. You knock.
I guess no one is in. Let's be honest. This isn't what I joined the RCM for. But every day tells you something new. Apparently, working with the local union boss, I mind that the local tag is using the... On the other hand, we could just leave and tell Evrart we... Yes.
The door is right here. Besides, if you never open it, you try to... Finally, only curiosity could... As you hold the open door, you can...
We should think about calling it a day, maybe. The nights are still miserably cold this time of year. We can pick up where we left off tomorrow.
Yeah, after I fucking check this shit.
A row of mugs sits on the shelf, a little ring. Though cheerful, the images betray a lack of interest in human beings. The owner of these mugs doesn't like people of other ethnicities very much. This person is... The lieutenant picks up one of the mugs. Then...
I'm beginning to feel better about breaking into this man's apartment.
Yes, your broken mug for...
There's the missing tin soldier. Whoever lives here might have used the Whirling's container to them, and now they've drawn the ire of the...
An interesting little clue. Let's see where this goes. Clue? Perhaps you should break into apartments more often.
Who knows?
Alright, let's go to the hotel, bruh. Round to the hotel.
This is a wall on the side of an apartment.
Yeah, we're on day 2, blood. Damn, we did a lot on day 1. Did you think? Yeah, let me get a drink.
Can I help you?
The door is closed. This is the door.
Just a moment. You had some questions.
Oh yeah, let's debrief.
The air outside is brisk. The lieutenant is silent for a moment. He listens.
Where shall we begin? We should talk about the investigation, first and foremost. But I also remember you wanting to discuss the RCM? Well, you were so hungover that you couldn't keep it down when we approached the hanged man. So we didn't even inspect the body. And there's still much to do at the crime scene.
He would have put all of this more harshly, but he doesn't want you to feel completely discouraged. Probably because he's afraid that you'll just give up and keep drinking.
It's not my job to evaluate it. We conducted an He wasn't particularly forthcoming with useful information, however. We talked to Joyce. Above all, though, today was exhausting. What's with all the running? You run a lot.
I have a really good theory about why you're running so fast, son. Just you wait until we get up tomorrow.
It's impressive. Nice shoes, but
thank you for the compliment.
I have a cigarette.
Oh man, he looks so devastatingly cool with that.
I apologize. I apologize. But you mean
keep in the habit?
Yes. It's been they're quite limited, actually. The power officers of the Reboot. We can arrest people. You can't.
When
as you may have gathered from the fact that we are expected to carry a record of our kills, you have to not a good position to be in, but the coalition, the RCA, or perhaps it is better to say we were allowed to form. It's silence. A great comment to such. The Moralist International are the world. They're a union of Central. What do they believe in? They are DeLoreans. They believed their historic.
For you, she is something painful. Though it's
a historic figure?
For you, she
interesting.
Something even a little feminine.
The moral
It is more than that.
Yes, but the years have do you? My kind of
the lights of the orphan district, the dying. This
they really don't. It's our fault. We run it. It's in
night.
Damn.
Rows of thanks, kid. He thinks he's great.
Me too. But yeah, it's getting very cold now. Let's go.
Let's go.
The bed is cold, and the sheets feel at once coarse and clammy against your skin.
I don't have to be sleeping.
The bed sag, and then sleep does.
I could be doing more.
And then sleep doesn't come. Maybe it's the bed's fault. It's a little better. Color. Your breathing steadies. A great silence washes over you.
Do you remember the scent of your childhood? You're not kidding anyone, Harry. Do you remember your what? That's right, funky baby. And you just stood there. Tell me, that They were only... You found Elysium. Everything. The pile and the ease. You really dropped the ball, Harry. 4.6 billion people. And you failed every single one of them. You're not coming back from shit. Your mind is what now?
So something is wrong. Oh yes, party boy. And it's worse than the one before. Just think time to go to work in the shit factory.
This look more suitable, eh? This fucking tie, dude.
Good going, buddy. Oh, just a dream. You mean, why are you so tired? Too tired? It's just that your heart has finally pumped all the speed out of your system. Don't do that. Stay strong. The hangover will wear off. You don't need to keep doing this to yourself. Speed is a potent central nervous system stimulant. It kept you propped up all day yesterday. Despite your debilitating hangover, you got up from this floor because of a holy vow you made 16 years ago. With me. To wake up, don't be silly. There was no vow. You were high on speed. Are you sure? Ready to live as this pathetic shell of yourself? Suit yourself?
I don't need speed yet. I tell myself that, but...
The door is closed. Still, you should punch a fucking hole. That felt good. Everyone don't. Everyone is a... You hear the murmur of blood in your ears.
What the fuck? Whore.
Can I help you?
Morning. Looks like we can get to work at once. The union muscle turned up. They look rowdy. We should talk to them. I completely forgot. Sorry, one loose thread less to worry about. And one big problem to replace it. I mean, men who drink beer for breakfast? There's talk of an armed wing of the union. That would just escalate tension. In fact...
He's not exaggerating about that mortal danger.
One more thing before we do. We don't have to talk to them immediately. We can walk right past them, continue with our business.
Good. A power move. But aren't you curious to know what they have to say about them?
They're in no hurry to leave.
Just a moment. And there's no...
The closest...
It's fine.
The lady is distressed. Perhaps something...
Please don't trouble yourself about...
A faint smile.
The union office probably had to let the young... I was also hoping she'd heard from Morel. That's just...
A cold...
you have more important things to worry about. Oh dear.
It's always a challenge to...
I'm sorry, sweetie. I'm afraid I hope I've been useful. Oh, yeah.
It's a...
That's...
My apology.
It's search...
She's completely in...
Just some... But they...
Her husband is missing, okay.
That...
Oh, Gary's is... Oh my. What happened to the water? Well...
You're welcome, man.
I hate to ask.
This will surely...
And if you see him, let him know Lena... Oh, you're such a dear. Thank you, sweetie.
You're an enthusiastic idiot.
We don't have time for Cryptozoology 101. Let's get back to work, shall we?
Oh, sweet.
The lieutenant gives you a sideways glance.
Well...
Oh...
Where are... Hence...
There's a tuck...
I knew it.
It's not me. It's simply elusive. Oh, I doubt it. Well, some... Of course, most... Oh, I doubt it. Oh, dear. Morel can explain it all much better.
Alright. I hate it. What about the body? Can we take down the body?
There he still is, looking.
Fuck that.
Fuck does Kuno care? Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Kuno? Fucking Kuno. Alright, let's go check out. Let's go report the dude that we unlocked the door. It's just badasses.
Hola, Wandering Man. How can I help you? Yeah, the janitor who gave me the key to his apartment said the guy's a bit of an asshole. Yeah, it would be really bad if...
The already familiar cold touch of plastic. You're back.
He works in such a weird area.
Mr. Dubois, a pleasure as always. You don't have to sit down this time. I'm very glad to hear that, Harry. One question. You didn't actually happen to stumble in and see what's inside the...
There is no way to sway this man in any direction. He is unsuggestible and unswayable. Just tell the truth.
Just as I thought. Culturally antiquated mug collection. What a weasel. Now let's get down to brass tacks. It's time for men like me and you to figure out who's killed who and why. Real police work is gonna start happening now. I promise you, Harry, this is gonna be good. Racist mugs in the trash and in the apartment? You guys are just light years ahead of me. I have so much confidence in the ability of your organization. I'm relieved you're doing this and leaving me to do what I do.
Yes, yes. Do you think this we...
Oh, no, 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 no. I don't cross paths like that. All I want is for you to succeed in your investigation. I would never complicate things for you. Believe me, Harry, he's a nobody. Just your basement variety nobody. Can't imagine him being connected to a high caliber, but he does live nearby. Maybe it's a pedantic weasel. Fascists are known to be neat freaks. I feel like a real detective right now, Harry. Am I getting this right?
Would he? I'm not so sure, but...
Oh, you're too kind, Harry. Way too kind. I know I'm not a real police...
That's all he's going to say on this subject.
By now, I'm sure you... Harry, this strike is the culmination of many, many mistakes made by the Wild Pines Group. They tried...
You mean our victim?
A security contractor? Can you imagine that? Workers standing in peaceful protest, united in the spirit of fellowship. I'm talking beasts. Hardened killers from proxy wars in Yesut, Seminine, Saddam... Everything they did there, they brought over here. They want to turn Revachol into a third world slum. Honestly, the only thing they didn't do is kill the village elephant. No, Harry, the elephant is metaphorical, and so is the village. But the mercs, and their... Now, I haven't personally witnessed the brutalities out there. I have the luxury of staying in my container, you see. If I need to go somewhere, yes, I'm an old man, Harry. My legs aren't what they used to be. They lift my office with that big crane. It's actually... But enough about me and my fun. One of them got downright suicidal. Getting drunk...
By negotiator, you mean Joyce?
A little rapey, he shakes his head. Even their own negotiable control. That's...
Harry, what you need to realize is, we dock workers are not pushovers. We got grit, Harry. This whole neighborhood does. Push us hard enough and we push back. And when we do, we push to kill. Potentially, Harry, potentially. We got arm wrestling champions, rowing club people, ex-coal miners, tough guys, all ready to spring into... There's a militant wing inside the Union. A group of people whose duties don't involve manual labor, but peacekeeping in the neighborhood. Making...
That sounds a bit like
They're like you guys. Idealistic people.
Again, that sounds like...
So these idealists...
One day Titus Hardy, leader of this peacekeeping faction, comes up to me and says, "Boss, socialist democratic fervor drove us to take it upon ourselves to kill this beast that was burdening..." He probably worded it differently, but that was the idea. Sure sounded to me like they killed him. I gave them 2 weeks paid leave.
Aren't you worried we might arrest them for this?
Oh, I'm not at all worried about that. These are not the kind of men who get arrested. They're Martin A's boys, tough and gritty. I'd like to see the man who takes them in. Besides, I sent my lawyer girl to look after them.
If he's just boasting, then it sure doesn't feel like that to you. He's not worried.
Oh, they are simply fine young men. Old Theo used to run them, but things really kicked into gear when Titus took the reins and named the group after himself.
Interesting.
They're almost all of them great guys, born leaders. Whatever happened, work with them. You know what, Harry? I got a feeling they're gonna show...
The lieutenant marks something in his notebook.
But of course, it's...
When you meet this Titus, tell him about this.
Also, Harry, here's 5 real. I'm not giving you anything. I'm just...
Needless to say, this is another move. Don't take it.
Oh, I wasn't offering it to you, just holding it out there. But I'm willing to share information. Was there anything else? Was it a good talk? I don't know what happened, Harry. Yes, Harry. It's like I can't fully...
He's been hurt too much in the past by men who aren't social democrats.
What does your heart...
And what would this entail?
Once again, I require nothing unethical or illegal of you. You just need to get 2 little signatures on this piece of paper, and then mail it to my accountant in La Delta.
It depends. I don't think what we just got from Mr. Clare was very useful.
But, he thinks, it's your...
As I said, it weighs on me heavily. You bring joy to my heart, Harry. Such a pleasure to be working with. You need to get signatures from Isabel Sadie and Lillian Carter. The cul-de-sac is right past the pawn shop and across the canal. I hear there is some trouble with the waterlock, but they should fix it by Wednesday. Once you have the signatures, mail this to 13022 La Rocca in La Delta. Then we can talk about your gun.
Dang.
My dear Harry, there are literally millions of containers in this harbor. I couldn't possibly... Harry, you smooth-talking son of a bitch. Time is a precious
Smooth talking. Maybe that's the way to go about opening the container. You should at least try convincing it.
Oh, that's very nice. I haven't gotten one thing I want to... Yes, we're all...
Whoa, that's so nice of him. Suspiciously nice.
I'm just a nice guy, Harry.
Okay then, positive emotions it is. You like positive emotions.
If she actually wants to see me, she will find a way. Any good negotiator would.
He doesn't want to see her. It's as simple as that.
Yes, yes.
His expression makes it clear. This is childish and irresponsible behavior.
Vanished? Harry, Oh, did I leave my casserole on?
Wait, there was no mention of a casserole from Joyce.
What?
Harry. Do not fixate on this little matter. Maybe it was a rabbit stew, or a hairdryer, or an iron. The point is, her heart wasn't in it. Mine.
That much is true. His heart, if it's spilled blood you're looking for, then...
What do you mean, Harry? Nothing. I let him go. He's an old man, Harry. Harry! I have little people in my organization. I would never call some... Honestly, I'm beginning to think you're a midget, Harry. I'm only kidding, Harry. You're not a midget.
It's hard to say if he really lost his...
Of course. I have no... Tell her about...
This is weird. Not nice weird, but okay.
See you soon.
What's this? We're getting reports of normal, reasonable, temperate, political opinions somewhere in Martinez. The heir, it's time to become a citizen of the Kingdom of Conscience. That's a pity.
Nah, dog. I ain't in for any of them.
Take the legal documents out of the envelope. A 12 to 40 month...
I'm no property lawyer.
The youth center cuts into the ocean like the bow of some... There is no loophole. The simple truth is, the current residents are going to lose their street access, and for the next...
I should have seen it. Evrard probably. However, we'll need access to the coast before we do...
before the cargo container. Its drawer has not and as it's all. You attempt to your left, no reply. Before the cargo container.
Gotta go across, okay. Days, it's not Wednesdays.
Vigilance officer? What can this all carabinier? Yes, the debate. I'm an old man.
He feels like he has to justify himself for some reason.
Yes, it does. It's a
You see,
I'm fine.
It's his heart.
No one.
No one has...
Yes.
Look, officer. The container
The post.
Evrard created this job for René because he...
It's not just up there. I give it all I got. I earned my keep. She...
The lady is Jeanne-Marie Beaulieu, and she sure as hell wasn't a nobody.
Yes, yes. Like I said, it would be up anyway. So might as...
It's clear you like the hard stuff, Brota. Evening full. The vows are blurred and lower intent. Fascism, Brota. Many things, but it's mostly about trusting your gut. Who does your gut tell you is the source of Revishal's problems? Quit stalling, Bruta. We're talking about the weakest... Yes, women. Women. Men of war. You don't like them. They're insane. Their idiocy needs to be... That's what fascism boils down to. The rest is also in stomach truth. Because you've said the hard things that others won't say. The good, okay. Yes, let's call it that. You're going to keep your views, right? Keep your views, Brota. There's a slow, painful growl somewhere in your... It is one of betrayal.
Officer! Oh, sweet.
Do not...
His tone lacks its usual intent.
We knew her. She was...
And then you stole her from me.
Oh,
You stole her from me.
Oh, they shared
well,
words.
technically, you stole her from...
We were just boys. No point starting this all over again.
She died. René and...
Died.
Departed.
A quick grimace of pain passes.
She was always leaving one of us for the other. But heck...
You always confused her.
He suddenly remembered.
Of course, officer. Memories are all we have left. Sweet, sweet... Of course, officer.
Vigilance officer? What can this old carabinier? There's nothing for you to understand here. It is not her death you are investigating. Revachol fair of 9. This was the happiest day of my life. I was 22 when I returned from King Guillaume's Akira operation. I won her back. But while I was dealing with some...
You were like a dark cloud sucking the joy out of every living thing around you. And you hurt her.
Dark cloud. That sounds unpleasantly familiar.
Those days and memories are gone.
The old soldier says nothing, but when his glance quickly runs over Gaston's face, there's an odd look in his eyes. All you observe...
This is the unit.
Don't you mean Frisk?
You do not speak his...
There's something you missed.
Okay, we'll leave it there. I think it was a good spot to start.